Hey guys, welcome back to the OTD Podcast, the only podcast where we'd like to meet your madre, pay our respects to your padre, mi amor. You know what I'm saying? Getting our little Dizzy Drake in this bit.
Oh, Jesus.
Give
me a hug.
We got Jesusito in the building. You have me neither, so you're good. But that's the only part that I have.
Good for you.
That's the only part that I have heard. I heard he was banned from Mexico because the Spanish was so bad. But
boy. It's better than a Jamaican accent.
Oh my god. But we got Jesusito in the building, of course. Young Germ in the building. Mr. Chocolate, King Lola on her throne. We see you. And of course, I'm your boy, Pretty Sweet Angel Baby. We got a lot to talk about this week, guys. Thank you for tuning back in. So I guess we want to kick it off with some news that I feel like affected all of us, because you know we all grew up. You know, whether you were Disney or a Nick kid, I felt like there was one show specifically on Nickelodeon that we was all tuned into. And Lola, what are we talking about right now?
So it is the 20th anniversary of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And Avatar is actually one of my favorite shows. I have rewatched it 20 times. Yeah, 20 years. So do you feel old yet?
Oh my god, that was one of my favorite shows of all time. I can't believe it's been 20 years of that.
Yeah, I think that was, and I rewatched it as an adult and I was like, wow, like it's just, I rewatched it a couple times. I don't know. It's amazing. So after the Avatar, you had, what was her name? The other Avatar. She was a waterbender. Korra. I couldn't get into it. I watched like the first season, maybe half of the second season. I was like, I can't do it. Like, it's just not giving what it was. The only part of Korra was like, bro? It was trash, bro. I mean, I haven't even finished it.
Didn't she ruin the connection? Didn't she ruin the connection to all the past avatars?
Yeah, she did. She did.
Yeah.
What? Is Korra horrible?
She's horrible, bro. Why you
She's terrible. She was so bad.
She's not white. She's technically Inuit. She's technically Native American. She's from the Southern Water Tribe. Inuit. She's a Native American.
She's South African. She's Elon Musk, basically.
She's basically Elon Musk, yeah.
She's Elon Musk. Korra's Elon Musk.
She came in and ruined history, bro.
History, bro. So, with that being said right there, Korra, I haven't finished watching Korra, and maybe I'm going to have to get into this new one. So, celebrating their 20th anniversary, they're coming out with a new Avatar installation. It is called The Seventh Haven. And it is going to be in a world where the Avatar is actually not the savior of the world, but the demise. And this is because of your girl Korra. She is the one. So the new Avatar will actually be an earthbender.
Okay. Shut up, Toph.
Right? I think that was the only interesting part of Korra, was that we got to see like Toph. We got to, meet all of our favorites as older people. So yeah, the new one will be Seventh Haven. I guess it's like it's avatars are being hunted, but because they're not saviors of the world, they are actually the demise of the world, and that's gonna be interesting. And they do think that to Korra. Korra is the reason for that. So, how do you like that, Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy.
It's good. I mean, I think it's gonna be interesting. But I heard that the original writers and creators are working on it. So I mean, it can't be that bad. It's interesting. I like the premise, at least.
Can't be that bad. It's gonna be a fucking phenomenal. Korra was the only bad thing, but she literally is the reason why them niggas are in peril right now.
Hey, Korra, in my defense, Korra had a lesbian relationship in that show, which ended up being kind of interesting to me, at least.
Wow, you were one of those people that was watching Raven because you thought she was hot. That's what you just proved to me.
I'm more of a black fire myself, but that's just me.
That's literally what you just proved to me, because Korra was the worst, bro. She was angry for no reason, like just fucking.
She just didn't want to listen to nobody. Bro. Like she wasn't.
In my opinion, this is it. Hot take: Korra had tougher enemies than Aang. Face it. She had better enemies. One dude could bloodbend. Where did that come from? And then she dealt with a dude, Kavira, who literally could metal bend, who was whipping her butt. And she dealt with a dude that could fly. Huh?
Yeah, and there was bloodbending in the original
Avatar. Metal bend, but not like Kavira. Kavira was on some other shit.
There was like, come on, bro, tougher enemy.
Don't never.
Yes, Kavira had a dude that could fly, who could literally fly. Airbender that could literally fly. But he never found a person that can fly. Not like how Zahir was flying.
So you're making excuses for her. Like what?
I'm saying she had tougher enemies.
Of the enemies would cause her to destroy the link to all the past avatars.
The guy that literally bloodbend. That's who. And on top of that, she had another enemy who ended up being the dark avatar, Unalak.
I feel like all her enemies were her fault, so we're gonna leave it at that.
That may be true.
I'm gonna have to
that may be true.
Yeah,
that
we'll rewatch it.
Guess what?
Where's the show in again?
He called the 100-Year War. He shouldn't have ran away. This whole problem was his fault.
He ran away. He made a mistake. He got caught up in a situation afterwards. That wasn't it. He got caught up and he came back and fixed it. Korra,
his own mistake is not something you should be proud about.
Korra's literally alive and making mistakes and knowingly making the mistakes.
After this nigga did all
this. He's a teenager. Hey, man, we all made mistakes.
Like, he was
12! That nigga was a little jit,
shouldn't have ran away.
He was a little jit, bro.
Right, he ran away. That bitch made. Little bitch made the movie, but it's cool.
That's the hot take for today. How dare you?
Hot take. Little bitch made ran away.
Wow.
Korra never ran away. She never ran away.
No, she just made everything worse.
She should have. She
probably would have saved it if she did. Yeah.
I thought she ran away.
Yeah.
She's the avatar. She can't run away.
I'm gonna go watch Korra. I'm gonna be disappointed. I already know I'm gonna be disappointed.
You won't. Zahir was good, and seeing Aang's kids grow up was good. But Zahir was a good enemy. Very good.
We'll rewatch it. We'll come back. I still hate Korra, but whatever.
Yeah.
You guys are very invested in it.
There's a lot of good lessons in that show. And Korra
Have you seen Avatar? Have you seen Avatar, Jesus?
I've seen it, but this might be an unpopular opinion, but I was never really into it.
Sorry, you need to leave.
Yeah, it's an unpopular opinion. It's fine. It's okay.
To leave.
I might have to watch it again.
This is Jesus' last episode on the podcast, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna train Jesus.
We can't have him on here anymore. He's disrespect. He could have said anything. He could have said anything about America. He could have said whatever about Trump. That shit would have slid. We'd have been like, it's okay. We're not taking.
Don't mess with yeah.
We're not taking no Avatar slander in here, bro.
No Avatar slander in here.
Unless it's about Korra.
And they did a live action movie, didn't they?
I'm an ally.
Yeah. The live action movie was trash though. And then they did a live action show, and that show was good.
The TV show was not too bad. The TV show had some.
The TV show was pretty cool. I liked it.
It wasn't too bad. Yeah, I liked it too.
All right, kind of moving forward, guys. We got a love story coming up, or a tragic story. Lola, what?
Okay, so did you guys ever watch The Shape of Water?
Yes.
How was that?
I knew
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, I knew his.
Isn't that the movie with the dude fish and the lady human? Yeah, that was weird to me.
Yeah. Now, did you guys know that is actually based on a true story?
Bruh, how?
Okay. That I didn't know.
Yeah, what?
That I didn't know.
Okay. So, in 1960, NASA had an experiment, whatever you want to call it, where they were trying to teach dolphins how to talk and speak English, right? So this lady, and I'm gonna lie to you, I already forgot the lady's name, but this lady, she was living with the dolphin for 3 months it was just like a living room. She had her bed like on the ceiling. It was like hanging. Her bed and her dresser were hanging, so she would never leave this dolphin for 3 months, right? Now, I just want to backstory this. The whole point, supposedly, of this like experiment to teach dolphins how to talk English, speak English, was so that they had a seat at the United Nations, and they would speak for the ocean. So the dolphins would speak for the ocean. That's what Dr. Lily.
That would be unfair, though.
Dr. Lily, that was his whole. So this was the person who was conducting this experiment. So they tried teaching this dolphin how to talk. The dolphin's name was Peter. Let's say that the lady's name was Bridget. I don't really know her name, but she spent 3 months with this dolphin, right? In these 3 months, she noticed that the dolphin was getting sexually aroused when she would come around or whatever.
As dolphins do.
So they ended up bringing 2 female dolphins for Peter. And Peter was not having it. Peter didn't want shit to do with these female dolphins. So they took the female dolphins out. And this lady, Bridget, ends up satisfying him and letting him finish by rubbing himself on her legs, her feet, even her hands. Peter fell in love with Bridget. And they ended up taking the funding away because of this love.
What the fuck?
Because of that, and Dr. Lily got an obsession with like LSD, and that's another story. He ended up giving the fucking dolphins LSD. I don't know, but that's
my god,
well,
that's
I can get behind that.
That's the plot of a different movie.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
Oh my god.
So yeah, they fell in love. Bridget says that she wasn't in love with this dolphin. She did have a connection with this dolphin. And when they took the funding, Peter ended up getting taken to a different facility. It was a smaller facility. It wasn't open. He was, he was captive. She says she felt really bad for him because of the conditions that he was living in now. Turns out Peter could not handle this. He needed to be near Bridget, and if he was not, he was going to die trying. My guy went under the water and opened his blowhole and drowned. He committed suicide for love.
Damn.
And
that's a very emotional dolphin.
Yeah,
that's
he was
crazy. That's the first underwater crash out.
Yeah.
True.
And supposedly Bridget did teach him some words. He was able to say things like no. He was able to say her name. The whole thing is I guess we're not allowed to talk to dolphins because dolphins can communicate with us through their blowholes or some shit. Now, I don't know how true that is. That was just research I did.
That story is weird.
It is. It is. And the whole talking, like representing the ocean, I find it unfair because there's plenty of species in the ocean, right? What would they give it to dolphins? Yeah.
Exactly.
I think dolphins are
because they're
the smartest.
They're the smartest. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe I don't know. It's still
humans, like how they interact and how they, I guess, act in general. But that's still kind of.
Can we just back up?
Yeah,
that sounds insane. We're going to give a dolphin a seat at the UN table and be like, "You're going to talk for the ocean." Do you understand how insane that actually sounds?
You feel like
that sounds crazy.
Moving us into the future because let's say it worked, right? And then they get like the octopus on board next, right?
Yeah.
They got 2 representatives. Then we start moving it to land creatures. Lions now are talking, and elephants are like, like the dogs and the cats with the buttons, and they're like, home,
oh yeah,
bitch. And all that shit. Like we start letting them niggas vote. Now we got a real world council. Now we got a real United Nations type vibe. And so I could get behind that. What I don't get behind is, I noticed that the kangaroo was a little lonely at night, so I let him rub himself against me. Like, bitch,
that's weird.
Be for real. That's so weird.
Yeah.
How did you know that he was getting aroused?
Fake.
They have.
What's an aroused dolphin look like?
He went from.
What that would look like to you, boy?
He went from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock very quickly.
Yeah, she said. Yeah, never in my life.
That's how you know. Yeah,
that's how you know.
Another question: was this lady Caucasian?
Yes. You know the answer to that, Jeremy. You knew that before you asked the question.
Everything is solved. Because why would you do that? Why would you? Now you're gonna ruin the whole entire ocean's chance
You know, and that lady had no scientific background. They just picked the lady and were like, "You're gonna teach it." I guess she was a teacher. She had no scientific background.
That's worse.
So how did she even know a dolphin was aroused?
She was like really into dolphins. But you know what? Dolphins are really interesting creatures. You know that there used to be this thing, and I think that they still do it, maybe in like some parts of Hawaii. I'm not really sure, but there used to be a thing where it was like called dolphin birth. And you would literally give birth in the ocean while dolphins circled you. And supposedly a lot of the children that were born through dolphin, like through this procedure, this way, are like immensely smart, like super intelligent kids. And they say it's because of the dolphins. Like there's some frequency while the baby's being born, they like let out a frequency. They no longer allow that though. You're no longer allowed to have that. But a lot of these births were really successful, and a lot of these kids are super intelligent. I wanted to.
Oh, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that anymore.
Huh?
Why they don't allow it anymore?
Because they don't want your kids to be smart.
That's crazy.
And I think that if we're like, I think that there's more. It's like, you know how like they said there's no aliens, but it's like, how stupid were you to believe that there's no actual thing as aliens? And then they were finally like, oh, there's aliens, you know? Like they don't want you to know more than you should know. And I feel like there's a deeper thing. You know, we don't know all of the ocean. Like them dolphins are probably chilling with mermaids and they just don't want us to know.
Yeah, and fucking weird old white ladies.
I don't think mermaids look like what we think they look like. I think they're like
scary.
They look like Sydney Sweeney.
They look like the anglerfish that came up to see sunlight for one last time.
Yeah, exactly. I think they look like that. I think there's some creepy. They're under the ocean, dude. So they're not gonna be like these fair-skinned white women tanning on a rock. There's gonna be some creature, some shit. Like if you think about actually seeing an alien, like your mind wouldn't even be able to comprehend. You'd be like freaking out a little bit. Like this is not what I expected it to look like. You know?
But I definitely
Wait, whoa, we gotta go back to conspiracy. So, where's my tinfoil hat at? Can't find it. Point is, who believes dolphins here? Raise your hand.
Who believes dolphins? I've seen a dolphin. What do you mean?
Not dolphins, mermaids. Dolphins.
I believe in mermaids.
Oh, okay. Mermaid? Like an actual mermaid, like a humanoid Disney Channel mermaid.
I don't think it's like a Disney Channel mermaid. Did you guys watch that Discovery Channel? It wasn't real. It was but it had to do with like mermaids, like how some kids found a mermaid on the beach. It came out in like 2012, maybe 2011. It was like a long time ago. Discovery Channel did this like documentary on a mermaid and how they had an actual mermaid in their like possession that washed up on the beach, and it like launched this entire craziness of mermaids. Do mermaids exist? We literally have not like discovered how much of the ocean do we really know. We're like literally the earth is covered in ocean. We haven't even explored half of it. To actually believe that there is not a creature out there that can almost resemble, maybe not a human, but like we said, like it's probably like a, I don't know, like fish, weird. We don't think of mermaids look like what Disney Channel says like it looks like, but I definitely think there's a such thing as mermaids with like a face and fingers and a fishtail.
I can see it.
It would be like a different species of fish or something. Why would they call it a mermaid, right? To do it, they would have to know what a mermaid is, or because all we know is like what we see on Disney movies and stuff.
I think all mythology is based on true story. Like I don't believe that people can just have these stories come out their ass without actually seeing it. It's like when you dream, did you know that the only times like the people that you see in your dreams are only people that you have seen in real life, whether it's on TV or in person or just passing by? The people, it's not like you make these people up. They're people that you have seen in your past. So like people being like, oh, there's no such thing as unicorns. Well, then how did we come up with unicorns?
No such thing as unicorns.
There was.
Jeremy believes in dinosaurs, but he never seen a dinosaur.
I don't believe in dinosaurs.
I know there's dinosaurs. How do you know you never seen that shit?
An actual dinosaur, no. I've never seen an actual dinosaur.
We get the skeletons, and we get this is what we think they look like. But have you seen the thing where they're like showing you like the cat skeletons, the different animal skeletons, and they're drawing like, oh, this is what the dinosaur looked like. It turns out it's a fucking house cat.
I get it. I got it.
You know, Jeremy's the type that don't believe in Santa Claus because that nigga never came down the chimney type shit.
I never believed in an old white man coming in my damn house. I would have shot his ass. But, like, no. Unicorn, send me a unicorn skeleton and I'll be like, well, that might be real.
It's a horse with a horn.
There were giants in the past.
Giants?
I believe in
giant, like
giant.
one-eyed
There's
Cyclops?
actually a whole, no, maybe not I don't know. There's a whole conspiracy on how giants are real, and there's like these giant trees or something. I don't know. I'll look into it. And
you seen the story about the one guy who was driving on some road? He saw like a giant figure or whatever. He took a video of it, went home, posted it, X, Y, and Z, and then everybody was
yes,
like,
it happened in like Colorado or something.
Yeah, they were like, oh, you got to go back and check it out. You got to go back and look it up. And then fucking he went back and they had like government vehicles there. They blocked him. They're like, oh, you can't come here. Like, we're doing something X, Y, and Z.
I'm trying
then
to
he started
tell you.
noticing government, unmarked government vehicles outside his house. A couple days later, he released a video like being weird, like, oh, all that shit that like I posted.
Yes.
Then that nigga died 2 days later or whatever. But right before he died, he posted a video. It was like, everything I put up was real. Like, don't believe X, Y, and Z, but mysteriously died. Bro, that shit, there's shit out there that we don't know or we don't fully understand. I even think about like the Appalachian Mountains and all of that, where I'm like, there's stuff that we don't know in this.
I agree.
Respectfully.
I agree. Respectfully, the shit we don't know, but no mermaid, no Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, leprechauns, Bigfoot, Abominable Snowman, Loch Ness Monster,
it sounds like you just don't believe in them if they're white.
Huh?
It sounds like you just don't believe in them if they're white. You're like,
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's a white guy. Bigfoot is not a black guy.
Bigfoot's a white guy.
Bigfoot is not black. Bigfoot is white. Bro, we are.
Brother.
Bro,
Brother.
no way, bro. There's no way Bigfoot is black, bro. Be for real. Be for real, bro. You ever seen a size 100 Air Jordan print mark out in the forest, bro? Bigfoot is black,
Shaq went hunting once.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess moving forward to our next topic, Jesus, you wanted to pick up something that we talked about recently with the lotto tickets. Like, what's the topic?
Yes. So I wanted
lotto tickets.
Yeah, I wanted to pick up on that hot take we did a couple weeks ago about sharing the winnings. If if you're waiting in line, and the person in front of you gets the winner ticket. Well, I'll put you guys in a different situation.
Okay.
What if your wallet with your credit cards gets stolen, and the thief use it to buy tickets, and they get a winner ticket? What will you do?
How do I know there's a thief though? If they stole my
Because your wallet was stolen.
Because they stole your wallet.
Yeah, but how do I know that that's what they bought my stuff with? Like, how do I know? Like, it wasn't like, what if Casey stole my wallet and I didn't know it was Casey, and then Casey won the lottery, and I still don't know Casey's the one that stole my wallet?
What?
Let's say you know. You find out.
Well, then I'm gonna.
Okay,
split that with me.
So here's
Either we split it or I'm snitching and nobody get it.
Here's the thing. Yeah, that money's going straight towards Bell.
Call it what you want.
I remember a while back, I got a ride. I was getting a ride home from my homeboy after work, and he plays the lotto all the time, right? And scratch offs in particular. And that nigga will always be winning. Like, he has some weird luck of the Irish type shit going on with him, where he would just go in, buy a few random tickets, and for some reason would always win. And I'm not talking like, oh, he brought like 30 tickets and he came out. He bought like 4 tickets and win like $1,000 or some random shit, right? Yeah.
Okay.
He need to split that.
Right?
Okay,
So I'm leaving work with him, and I'm like, oh, you gonna stop by the store and get some tickets? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. So I was gonna give you gas money, right? And so I have $5 that I was gonna give him for like gas, and then I was gonna give him another $5 to go in on like a $10 lottery ticket with him or some shit, right? So I give him, instead of just giving him 10 together, I say, hey bro, here's a $5 for your gas, and here's $5 for whatever lottery tickets you get. If you win, we can split it, whatever, right? And he goes, thank you. So then he takes the $5 for the lotto and he buys a lotto ticket, right? He doesn't win. But like I said, he's one of those lotto people, so they're not going to spend the other money on gas. It's for him to do whatever he wants to do with it. So he takes the other 5, this one, and he buys a ticket himself, right? At a different time, like later after he drops me off. He wins $2,000 on that. In this moment, I'm like,
you owe me a band.
We won.
You owe me that band. What the fuck?
We won. But I couldn't do anything because I'm like, I saw you spend the 5 that I gave you already originally for the 1 ticket. So it's kind of a conundrum of a situation, you know, where it's like, damn.
No, because you were supposed to spend it on gas. Don't say that it's his money. He's allowed to do it. No, this $5 is for gas. And this $5 is for lottos. And if he spent the gas money that you gave him on a ticket, he owes you a band. Where he at? What's his name? Call him right now.
Lola might need to be a lawyer, bro, because I think she wrote that down.
I'm not gonna lie, at least 25%. You need to throw you 500.
That's what I'm saying.
At least 500 for the vibe.
Something.
That's what I'm saying.
Something respectable. Because you won 2 bands after you gave him $5 extra. So my thing is, did he play the lotto 1 extra time because realistically he didn't pay for the first ticket? So he paid for another ticket.
All right, so like imagine I gave him $5. He already had a 20. He brought $25 worth of tickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
We sat there, we scratched it off. Nothing came of it. I was like, all right, nigga, I'll see you later, right? Then he stops back at like on the way leaving at a different gas station.
Same day. Oh, he owes you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Same day. He gets like, I don't know. He was like, I'm gonna go get a milkshake. You know the ones with the milkshake machines? I'm gonna go get a milkshake. He eats random shit. Like, he wasn't good at saving. He was just lucky with the lotto.
Oh, I bet.
You know what I'm saying? So he gets some milkshake, he gets some shades. Like, I decided to pick up like 3 more tickets because I had like, whatever, $20 on me.
It's the audacity of him telling you.
Right. I agree, bro. I agree on Lola.
You owe me some bread. You better text
me. Owe me a dinner date, nigga.
You owe me something.
Yeah, he could have not said anything.
2,000?
2,000.
At least fill up my tank for the week.
At least, because I gave you that for gas and you used it on a ticket, so fill up my tank. Like,
yeah, like give me $250 gas card. I'm like, all right.
But going back to the stolen wallet, I was put you guys in that situation because that actually happened in France.
Oh, in France, I'm whooping your ass. I need 100% of it. Oh, they steal wallets too much.
Yeah, so let me share this my screen with you. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So this guy got his wallet stolen with his credit cards in it, and the thieves used it to buy lotto tickets. So when he went to the bank to cancel his cards, he found out they already used it, and he was able to like track down to the last place they used it, and he was at this gas station where the dependent at the store told them that they actually won, and they were super happy, and they even forgot all of the other stuff they bought, and they won the big prize, I think, which was around
that's €1,000,000.
500,000 euros.
Okay.
So my question was, what would you do in that case? Because what these guys doing is, at first he was like, I'm gonna cancel my card, and I'm gonna like trying.
Not too fast. We won. Hold on. We canceled.
Yeah, exactly. So what he's doing that because the lot of people said that nobody has like claimed the money yet. So what he's saying he's working with his lawyer to try and find the thieves to come out to an arrangement with him so they can split the money.
I'm not gonna hold you.
And then they're gonna get arrested for stealing the wallet.
Exactly.
Since it was your luck, you know, my thing is this. I'd be like,
I would try and find them and get all of the money because they stole my credit card to begin with. But since he haven't found them yet, he's trying to like do it at least so he can find them, you know?
Exactly. So I would put up a video, you know, on the Snap Talk, on the face ticks, and I would be like, hey friend, remember when I let you borrow my wallet? I would just like you to return the ticket, and you know, I'm gonna slide you like 50 bands. And we could just split it. At least you get your wallet and you get that ticket. Because now this nigga's just going to go into hiding. He can't cash it. He might just burn the shit at this point.
I wouldn't get the whole thing, though. Yeah, no, you're right. I would definitely split it. I would say, like, I'm not going to press no charges on you. Like you said, hey, friend, I let you borrow my stuff. Because were you ever going to actually play the lotto? Like, were you going to go to that
That's
specific
true.
store
I wasn't.
and at the specific time and buy that specific lotto? Like, you owe the man something. He stole it, but y'all still won. It's a win-win if he comes back out and says, "Yeah, I'm the one that stole the wallet."
Out. You got G's, no charges pressed.
That's exactly what he's trying to do, right? Right there, you can see what the lawyer's saying, that he's willing, looking not to prosecute if they like show up and are willing to like split the price.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
Well, I'm gonna need an
Nah,
update
bro,
on this
not
one
250,
later.
bro.
I'm not doing 250. You stole my shit, but I'm not
About
whooping your
10%?
ass. And I'm
25%?
not jumping. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slide you 25 to 50 G's.
Or you could do your 10% rule right there.
10%.
I need 10%.
I can give you 10%. I'm not sure.
Finder's fee.
Like that makes sense to me. Like that. Like, come on, bro.
Because if he goes and does it himself, he goes to the and claims his earnings. You're just gonna get arrested for stealing that man's wallet. I mean, at least
and they might not give you the earnings. They might not.
Yeah.
It'd be like illegal process of getting the money or some shit.
And here's why this is interesting to me, because this would never happen in America, because I don't think you're allowed to buy lotto with cards. You got to do like
debit card.
No, you can. If it's a debit card, you can.
Debit card.
It's a debit card. Okay.
Uh-huh. That's how he knew. That's how he must have known. He must have seen the transaction on his debit card.
I mean, you can see your transactions on your credit card too.
Yeah, but you can't buy a lotto on credit.
You can't buy lotto.
Oh, but you can buy that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I bought my lottery ticket yesterday. I don't think I won.
Damn.
But if you win, Lola, you my dog.
Hey guys, make sure you guys donate to Lola. Every week we're gonna put up a link, and if she wins that week, we're gonna take 10%, and then we're gonna split it amongst the pool of people who donated to her. So the more tickets we can buy, the more
chances we have.
More chances to win.
That's all I'm saying. Like if she hits,
That's a good plan.
The billion dollar jackpot, y'all get some bread.
You know what actually happened at man, where was it? I was talking to one of Sebastian's friends, and they had split a bunch. Like everybody went in on tickets, and they actually won, and everybody got like $100,000 or something.
That's all we want.
I just need $100.
That's all we want.
Just give me some
That's
money.
all we want.
Just give me my money.
A little leg up. A little leg up. Oh my God. But all right, I love that. I love that topic. That was a great one, Jesus. Moving forward to something back to being water related, which I think we all seen this past week or two on the webs. Jeremy, take it away.
Oh yes. More doom and gloom for the United States and America and the total human race. So recently, a rare fish has been spotted off the coast of Mexico called an oarfish. An oarfish is a deep sea creature fish that's usually a premonition of doom and gloom and disaster. The last time this was seen, this was back in 2011. That happened when the Japanese earthquake happened, which killed over 100,000 people. So that was the last time it was seen. So it's been a premonition throughout world history, through different religions and cultures. When they see this type of fish, it's a premonition of doom and gloom. So let me show you real quick.
Does this have anything to do with the poles shifting? Because that's what they've been saying. A lot of this stuff with the planes and even the anglerfish and all of that have been affected by it.
It could be. It could be, but experts believe it has to do with global warming and how it's a sign that the oceans aren't exactly as healthy as it needs to be, because they believe the fish only comes up this high up, because the deep sea water fish, it only comes this high up if there's some sort of imbalance in its environment, like it's too warm in the ocean, or the salt is not correct, the salinity of the salt ocean isn't correct. Or it could just be an earthquake might be coming up. Who knows? Or Jesus is coming back, whatever comes first. Yeah, I know. Let's see, because there's a quick little video of how this fish looks like. It's a pretty looking fish. I wouldn't touch it, but it's a pretty looking fish. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Get shit away from me, bro.
It looks like a tapeworm.
So you can see it as it shimmers. It looks like tapeworm.
It does.
It's on
It's
fire.
a deep sea fish.
It's never been seen live.
It's just shimmering. It's like
Is it on fire? That's
No.
That shit look like it's going Super Saiyan 2. What the fuck?
Right?
No,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You know, like a few minutes ago, I was like, if I saw an alien, I'll just be willing to accept it with my eyes.
Hell nah.
Fully understand. Looking at this fish? No, bro. I don't want to see any of this, dog.
You already don't like how it looks. But look at this white guy.
Oh my god.
He's about to touch it. What the?
Oh my god.
He grabbed the whole fistful. Alright, so that's it.
Shit look like King Arthur's sword, bro.
So yes, that was spotted off the coast of Mexico, but also the coast where it's off the coast of Mexico towards California. But it is believed that an earthquake or some sort of natural disaster is on its way for that side of the country. So we'll see.
I can see
Wait
that.
and see.
I can see it, but truthfully speaking, California is always on the doomsday clock.
Always on fire.
They're
Mexico
always
is
20 seconds
Droughts.
on the doomsday clock.
39
So they got
seconds
something going on.
till midnight. 89 seconds till midnight.
You ain't lying.
Like,
Till the end of the world, buddy. Make sure to pay your taxes.
I didn't like that at all. I ain't gonna lie to you, my guy.
Yeah.
I didn't
Doomsday
like that
fish.
at all. I didn't like that at all. That was creepy. Speaking of more water things that kind of shows you doomsday, or maybe this one I think leans more biblical in its nature. Y'all seen that video of the guy on the kayak getting swallowed up by the whale?
I
I did.
seen the story,
I don't
but
think-
I wasn't interested because he made it out alive.
Therefore, not interesting.
I'm not interested unless it's death and gloom. Like, he made it out alive.
Like, good for him.
Yeah,
Like, good for him, you know?
Yeah, good for him. You didn't get swallowed up by a whale.
Yeah.
I was not
Good for him.
interested. I was just kind of like, could you imagine just being out there, you're minding your own business, maybe you fishing, maybe you chilling, and then boom, dark and slimy, you're in a whale's mouth.
But it wasn't like a SpongeBob episode where they're like in the.
No,
In the
it's like
whale's
real
mouth.
life. Whales
Yeah.
are
No, he's in the whale. It's a
whales are
whale.
huge, and that nigga was gone in a second. Like, you're on a kayak. Kayaks don't even fit in the car. You got to get a whole rack for that bitch on top of the car. So you're telling me that shit just?
How did he get out of the mouth? Through the
I guess the
blowhole?
whale spit his ass up. He's like, oh, this nigga salty. He
Yeah,
spit him up like Keith Lee spit up that tuna and beans jack potato from the
The
niggas
tuna! The tuna!
tuna.
Check it out. I got it right here pulled up.
Yeah, play that.
You are gone, buddy. You are gone.
Was he really in the mouth or did he fall out? It looks like he fell out.
Was he really in the mouth? You not see it? It was two. You see the first guy in front, then he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Water.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Who's talking? They're not very interested either.
What do you do? He said, "Oh shit! Like, what are you gonna do? Help? Do something. Like, what do you want me to do?
Concerned. My oh shit
What
would have
to
been
do?
in a different tone. Oh,
Concerned. What are you gonna do? Call the police?
shit.
There's
I
a
think my
whale.
old shit is like, it's time to get
Right?
out the water. Oh,
Right.
shit.
That's what I've been like.
Oh
Alright.
shit!
You
Oh
on your own.
shit! Oh shit! Hey, drop the video, nigga! Hey, right, let's go.
He's on his own, buddy.
Sheesh! Yeah. That I would have been gone. I'm sorry. Yeah, he is on his own. I don't think we're getting him back. She said we got him back. That's uninteresting. I literally survived.
No, but
getting
good for
swallowed by a
him.
whale.
Like, not uninteresting, but like, not. I'm not interested.
Holy shit!
But good for
That was
him. Good for
crazy.
him.
Yes.
Is
Don't
there
go.
like testimony of him of the person?
Yeah, there's a video of him interviewed by this journalist
talking about the experience. Because that I would like to know, like, how
he
does
said
it feel?
he said he'll do it again. He'll kayak again.
You can't even sue the well, so you're not making no money. I gotta sue somebody. What? This is
nobody to sue. You better sue Mother Nature.
You'll eventually be able.
Winning that battle.
You'll eventually be able to sue the dolphins.
Yes, thank you.
That's
why they need to be in the
when
UN.
they have a seat at the UN.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dolphins don't pay taxes, so I don't know how much money you're gonna get.
They're gonna have sharks as lawyers. I don't want to be in court.
Oh my god.
They want you on the stand, bro. Ah, shit. All right. Moving on to some sports and tech news. Jeremy, what's going on with this indoor mile?
All right, so for our out of shape people here, I don't know how fast you guys can run a mile, Casey. What you talking about? 13 minutes a mile, 14 minutes.
For real. First of all, I'm walking, running. He's fucking for real. It's 20 minutes. I'm on
20-minute miles.
Watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine on my phone, walking.
Oh my god, Jesus! So what's your mile? I see Jesus is like a 9-minute mile person.
Yeah.
9:30.
Yeah.
Under 10 minutes for sure.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It's 12 minutes, maybe 11:30. 11:30.
No, I'm switching between walking and running, and I can only run about 30 seconds at a time.
But how about the fastest mile was broken twice in February recently by this Ethiopian and a Norwegian. They both ran a mile under 4 minutes. Can you even imagine?
Crazy work.
Anyways, the Flash. Yeah, he pretty much was the Flash. So, but imagine having a world record, but only having it for 5 days. How pissed would you be? First was an Ethiopian guy. This happened in New York on February 8th. There was an Olympic event, indoor track in New York. And this Ethiopian, I ain't gonna even pretend to announce his name. It starts with a YMOFI. Umich. He ended up running an indoor mile of 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
Damn.
Oh, my bad. 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
Yeah,
which is pretty fast.
Give him his time,
right?
Nigga.
Like, he ran a mile just enough time for you to take a piss. Like, that is ridiculous.
You're taking 3-minute pisses, Jeremy?
I was about to say, wait a minute, hold on, that don't.
I got them. I got the old man Pete, them P strokes. You know what I mean? That takes me a little bit. You know, stop and start. But granted, you can afford that. I live in America. Healthcare.
That's true.
What you mean? But granted, he did run this indoors with other runners, and then 5 days later, on February 13th, a Norwegian ended up breaking his record and did it with 3 minutes and 46 seconds, but 15 milliseconds less. Than
that's a hate crime.
Previous.
That's a hate crime. And it's Black History Month.
It's racist.
That's a hate crime. I don't believe
it's a hate crime.
No.
So he ended up beating his record by a little less than, I'd say, half of a second. And the little controversy is that this Norwegian guy did it. He did it indoors. He did it solo, and he also had a pace. There's a thing where runners have a pacemaker, not a pacemaker in your heart, but a light that lets you know what pace you're running in. Yeah. So he had a little extra help. So that was a little bit of controversy.
So he needed all that assistance, but my nigga
was
running around the block high.
He not cheated. It was still, it's still under the realm of under the rule book.
Bro, run the whole thing back.
Run it back together. I want to see them race.
Do it, yeah, for sure.
But I can't imagine having a world record for 5 days. Like, oh my god, I just ran this as hard as I can. I'm the best of all time. Well, not even a week later. Yeah, I broke it. I broke it. It's okay. So that is just a little bit of disappointment that let people know you might be the best in the world, but there's probably one person just a little bit better than
you, baby.
Just a little bit better than you. So that was a little disappointment. Yeah, that was a hate crime. Yeah,
hate crime. It's a hate crime.
Another L for Ethiopians.
He said, "Oh, the black man to do it, I shall do it too." I'm sorry, that was a horrible accident. I'll come for us.
Was that your Norwegian accent?
The black man, I run fast.
The black man, I run fast.
I don't know why they were saying it in English too.
Yeah. Keep in mind, the mile world record has been around. Well, hasn't been broken for 7 years prior. So it took 7 years for this Ethiopian guy to break it, and this Norwegian guy breaks it 5 days later.
Matter of fact, we about to get Cat Williams to do it, bro. We're gonna get Cat Williams to break it, bro. That nigga runs a 4:40.
But to understand, that's running a quarter mile than little over a minute. Took you run a quarter mile. That's freaking ridiculous.
Them niggas are speeding around the track. Jeremy, what's up with this new? Because I seen it. I was hella uninterested as expected, but I know Jeremy, you work for them, so what's up with Apple and this new?
Yeah, sponsor me, Apple. Anyways, recently, if anybody noticed, they dropped a new iPhone back in February 19th on Wednesday for the brokies out there. Joking joke.
Brokey!
For the brokies. The broke and dusties. Jokes. All jokes aside. But they did drop a new iPhone. They named it iPhone 16E. 16E. I have a question about this nomenclature before I get into the specs.
E is for economy.
That's what I was thinking. So, what is Apple going to do once we get to iPhone 20? Is it going to be iPhone 21, iPhone 20? Like the names are starting to. It doesn't roll off the tongue as easy. Like iPhone 16. Okay, iPhone 23. That sounds kind of lame to me. iPhone 22.
153.
iPhone 150.
They're gonna call the 23 the Jumpman iPhone.
Jumpman iPhone.
Air
iPhone.
Air iPhone. Yeah.
Copyright.
iPhone.
They're calling it the Air
copyright. They already have one. And I'm not gonna. The rumor is the next iPhone 17. They're gonna do iPhone 17 Air.
We don't
iPad
care.
Air.
We don't care. Bring back the Blackberries and the Sidekicks.
Give me a
dead,
sidekick.
bro. It is dead, bro.
This phone is literally, there's nothing exciting.
Yeah, when I had seen that iPhone was dropping something new, I was like, oh, cool. And then I was like, iPhone 16 SE. I was like, oh, this shit. Click, uninterested. Shit.
Anyway, what this iPhone is for, basically, it's the new SE version. So basically, it's the cut down iPhone. Basically, for your kids, the big draw for this one. I don't know.
My kids are getting a Nokia. What are you talking about?
My kids are getting no phones. What are you talking about? Paul, get a job.
Well, yeah. What will you give a?
Get a job. Video game. I know, right? Get a freaking job, you bum, like I did. But the biggest draw for this iPhone is the fact that it is going to have the best battery life of any iPhone besides the Pros with 26 hours, as they say. But the new foray, or the new thing that Apple is getting into, is starting to make their own modem chips. I don't know if anybody knows this, is that there are things called antenna chips that are made from companies. Different companies. Qualcomm, they make the radio chips, the Bluetooth chips, the cell chips. Now, this is the first...
Wait. Are you talking about the quantum chip from Microsoft, Lola?
Oh my god, did you see they made a whole new matter?
Me and you, bro. We locked in. Jeremy over here trying to pitch us phones, fucking Black Tim Cook.
I'm trying to sell you guys phones.
We're trying to
talk about quantum computers.
Quantum computers revolutionizing the world. We're talking about the shit that allowed the Avengers to go back in time and save everybody because Tony Stark was able to run that simulation. And he's talking about something. The best battery life since the last iPhone. I hate you.
But let's all keep it a buck. None of us is buying any of this shit anyway.
No, we're not.
We're not. So that's the latest news.
I definitely saw that. That is exciting.
Is it really?
Into the future. Yes.
Is it really exciting?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Nigga, you just showed us the same phone in a smaller, lesser capacity version.
Oh, I didn't say that was exciting. I didn't say it was exciting.
She's got the 16. How you gonna tell somebody with a 16, a lesser version of your phone just dropped? Isn't that exciting?
I didn't say it was exciting. I was just saying it's interesting how they call it 16E, and I'm like, but what the heck they're gonna call the 20th iPhone? Or the 20th Samsung?
iPhone 20?
Because Galaxy's on S24.
I feel like iPhone 20.
iPhone 20? iPhone 21?
iPhone 20.
iPhone
What else
21,
did you
22,
call
23,
it?
iPhone
Hey,
67,
Tim Cook, hire me on.
iPhone
Hire me
300.
for marketing.
If you
Marketing
do-
team right here.
What do you do?
Call
iPhone
it-
XX?
Call it the
Like-
black phone.
Nah.
I black.
They already have an
Black
iPhone
phone.
X, didn't they?
I black. I black. They're off
I
the
black.
frequency.
Get it. Sounds great. I want the eye black phone.
Yo, I black phone. That's horrible. The black phone. Hey, you got your black phone?
black
Let me make a call real quick.
Phone.
No. No, that's a heavy no, bro.
So we know. What did I know?
All right. Moving forward into our last couple topics, and this one in particular, I want to share a video with you guys real quick. Let's see.
Just give me
All right,
my
so here it
phone.
is. So what I really want to ask you guys before I even start sharing this is, do you guys believe that Drake should join the Frisbee Club? Frisbee
Oh,
Club?
I've seen this one.
I saw somebody found the chancla.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they found it.
Look it up.
fisherman.
Why you doing like that, bro? What's wrong with this guy?
Drake's high-rise apartment was pretty fucking fly. Why is this nigga complaining about anything?
I thought that was porn at first, but it turns out it was just gambling.
Yes. So I saw this and I was like,
They thought it was cool.
Drake needs to go to a baseball class or some shit like that. Because why he feel
Right?
like that? One, why'd you get your shoe? Two, I was like, something's off about this video. Because the way it started, looking at the laptop, at first I was like, oh, maybe they were trying to see what Drake was looking at or whatever. But it turns out they revealed some of the truth behind this video.
Drake's throw may not be the only questionable thing about this video.
Embarrassing.
The video was released. Didn't take long for the internet. Booming and highlighting was a drone operator and calling the Canadian rapper out for staging the video to promote the gambling website, conveniently left open on his laptop. With one commenter writing, "This is
Yeah,
so
that makes
staged.
sense.
It's insulting he thought we would believe this."
Like,
Okay.
he just came out looking
That
like
makes sense.
queer
Okay.
Buzz Lightyear, and all of a sudden he's ready to throw hands at a drone. Like, let's be real, Drake. Like,
You need some money.
Everything is
Like-
trash about that guy.
it was just kind of like, but I just wanted to see if you guys thought he should join like a frisbee golf team or whatever with that throw. He was really he put his whole spirit
Shit.
into it.
Take
I ain't gonna
classes.
lie, that throw let me know his dad wasn't in his life like that, bro. Because he ain't obviously even play catch with him.
He didn't. Not until he was rich. Most of these people's dads are not into their life, like Kanye and Drake, until they get rich, and they're like, "Son, your mom didn't want me around."
Oh my God.
Just keep it a buck. Just to keep it a buck with you. Just saying. Another thing I want to talk about.
I want to interrupt this real fast. My mom will not leave me alone. When we're inside, she won't leave me alone. When we're outside, she won't leave me alone. I came to get away from you, woman.
What she said? What she said?
She said, "You still over there?" Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta have your mom on the podcast, bro.
No,
We
right?
gotta have
We
your
do
mom on the podcast.
Mother's Day podcast. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, That's coming up, yeah.
Oh,
Mother's Day, yeah.
that's gonna be
Prepare
traumatizing.
your mother.
That's gonna be traumatizing.
We're gonna
Bring
grill her about
everybody's
questions about
family.
Lola.
Bring everybody's family on the podcast. That's traumatizing. Oh,
Yeah, let's
this is
not
what
do
you
that.
guys talk about.
Yeah, I ain't bringing my mom. You can bring your mom, Casey. I like to see that.
We're good. Last time Jeremy met my mom, she gave us we were going out of the country, or we were going out of town, and she gave us a whole speech about how we still need to use condoms even if we're getting fellatio or whatever.
Oh yeah, that was
We're like,
traumatizing.
we literally are just leaving. Like, they met at my house to just leave. Like, we were just meeting at my house to leave, and she gave us a whole speech about being protected.
Oh, God.
And da 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 da. And mind you, we
That's
were
a very-
25.
That's a very specific.
We were like 25. She's like,
So-
y'all going
Yeah.
out of
No,
town?
don't
Y'all
your
going
mom is a
out
nurse
fun?
though. She's seen some things, bro.
She has, but it was kind of like, Mom, please just let us leave.
Not for my friends.
But all right, moving forward, because I know we're getting to that time. I just wanted to ask you guys if you thought these new public pranks have gone too far. And I just want to start with a funny one before we get into a more serious one real quick. So I know you guys seen the pop the balloon joints. And I don't know if you've seen this one in particular, this guy at the gas station.
Hey man, what's your name? What the fuck I got going on? Where you from? I'm from the Bronx. Yeah, looks like you don't have a match. Why'd you pop your? Thought it was a female car, man. Yeah. Why'd you pop your?
You a little raggedy and your hair not done.
Damn.
You not my type of little
Ooh, why you pop your?
You look like you slaying drugs or something.
Ooh, why you pop your?
It's not giving.
Okay.
It's not giving.
I never asked nobody for their unsolicited interest. I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't know who you. I don't know what you. Who are you? No, listen, I'm from the Bronx. I don't do all of this. Okay, hold on. Wait. I don't do it. Wait, don't be scared. We out popping balloons. I don't do. But chill out. Right, I don't go outside. Hold on. Okay. Calm down. It's just a video. It's just a video. Okay,
Hey man,
so
I thought that shit was hella funny because he was definitely like, I didn't ask nobody for their unsolicited interest. Right off bat, he's confused. He trying to put $10 on his gas shit, and they literally
$10. Why you gotta put $10?
Can you actually like? What would you do though if you were just sitting there and like these niggas just come up to you and just like pop, 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 pop.
I'm driving away. You're not gonna catch me there for long. I don't know y'all. I'm getting back in my car and I'm driving away. Leave me alone. Like
y'all don't believe the crash out? The crash out was valid.
The crash out
was real. It was a little staged. But I will say this: this is one thing that New York niggas gotta stop. Stop telling me you from New York, bro. I can tell. I know you from New York. As soon as you open your mouth, I know you from New York. It's not even like you gotta tell me from the Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, Manhattan, up street, down street, street 400. I don't care. I know you from New York, bro.
I feel like other people should start doing it more. Like, I'm from Winter Springs, bro. Orlando.
Y'all don't know this.
This at Tampa.
That Tampa.
Lima, Peru. What do y'all want to do? That's the bottle. That's the bottle. That's the bottle. Okay, so the next one is a little bit more on the serious front. So there's a streamer named, I think his name is Deshay, and he goes out with this girl Ekane, and they do pranks. So they were at Target. You
pranking couple.
Talk about. They're not a couple. They're friends, I guess, or whatever. And so they went in Target, and I guess she had dared him to be like, go up to women and talk to them and be like, I'll fuck you right now. So he goes up to this girl, and he's like, he says something like, bitch, I'd fuck you right now. Like, what you doing or some shit. She was like, nah. Like,
I carry.
I'm on the phone with my mom and shit like that. He was like, oh, but
what carry?
He kept talking to her and like trying to like harass her or whatever. And then the video leads on to the brother coming up like, yo, you were talking to that girl over there, X, Y, and Z. And the guy was like, oh yeah, I'm just streaming, da 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 da. He's like, I don't care, bro. Like, that was mad rude. And that's my little sister.
I carry.
And turns out she was 14. And yeah. She's legit. She's legit. So I'm gonna show you guys the video, and I just kind of want to give y'all opinion.
I'm calling the cops.
Can we watch this video?
So,
why are you posting that video to begin with?
14?
With your mom?
Oh, it was
so sorry.
Yeah.
So can I get your number and shit and get some food? Gonna lie, bitch, you look good as fuck. On some real shit. Like, I'll fuck you right now. With your mom? Oh, I'm so sorry. But can I get your number and shit and get some food?
Right,
no?
That's the girl.
Like, get some food and shit? Like, vibe out and shit? No, you're not fuck with it? Like, bro, bitch, you look good as fuck. I'll fuck you right now, though.
Like,
no?
After she already said she was on the phone with her mom, right? So now this is like a few minutes later in the same Target.
I can't, bro.
You can just show her the picture, girl.
How much you just said?
She ain't even answer.
Who?
Right here?
Her number?
No. You said more than that. Look so bad, I'll fuck
so
you.
now he's asking him, and the guy's like lying. He's like, oh, what? I asked her for a number? Like, I didn't know, or whatever.
Right now? But
Bro,
that's
we
sexual
streaming,
harassment.
bro. I'm saying, bro. Like I'm saying,
Oh,
though.
wait.
Like I'm saying, though, bro.
It's
Like
just
on
a
some real
prank.
shit, we just prank like on
Wait,
some
you can't be
shit.
pranking with people like that. That's disrespectful.
But I'm saying if she
Some
would
people
have
don't
said
take that shit.
then that's cool. She would have said that. I would have respected that.
Mom.
I feel that.
Oh, that's
but I'm
your
saying she
brother?
would've said
I mean,
that.
your sister.
No, I feel that. I feel that. I respect
You
that.
feel me?
But I'm saying on some real shit, like she was saying, I
But-
feel that. On some real shit.
But bro,
And I feel that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful and
But it's
shit.
disrespectful.
No, I feel
That's
you, bro.
on everything. I'm gonna be real with you.
No, I
That's
feel you. Like,
Do you want us to apologize to you?
No, I
Did
gotta-
make you
I'm
feel
sorry.
better?
It's not even apologizing.
Listen,
It's the
I got a
simple
sister.
fact that,
I got a
you're
sister.
grown ass.
No, listen,
right?
I got a sister too, bro. I
Listen.
feel you, but I'm saying like,
that's sexual harassment. Some people take that as like
You
real
can tell he
serious.
wanna knock this
Go
guy
ask to be in
out.
trouble.
no, I feel that.
I'm saying I wouldn't talk no more. I would have already. I would have
I'm just,
hit that
you
nigga.
know, I'm sure. I don't want
Okay, so there's two things happening. These niggas are trying to talk, but then that E. Kane girl with the hair who's standing over here, she keeps pressing it like, you want an apology? We already said sorry, da 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 da. And
Yeah, I would've
people are
whooped that whole
what's
ass.
wrong with her? Because she has a whole daughter, and she's the one that's pranking him to go around and tell women like, I'd fuck you right now, da 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 da. So, the official story now is that the Shay dude, he's been banned from Twitch, so he lost.
Yeah, he need to be banned.
on there. Two, now the guy, because he didn't hit him, but you could tell he wanted to. Like, he confronted him. He's pressing charges against the Shane or whatever. So now that nigga got that on top of it. And I don't know. I think that E. Kane girl should be canceled, but I just kind of wanted y'all opinion and see what y'all was thinking.
I really don't even know her like that, but she
Play stupid
wild
games,
corny.
get stupid prizes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You play dumb games, well, yes you get.
the
Yeah.
public pranks are just going a little too far.
Face the
guys.
consequences. Yeah.
A little too far.
I ain't that bold. I would never say something like that. Even if it was an adult, I would have
Even
been
if
like,
I
ain't
wasn't
do that.
streaming, even if it was no camera, I'm like, y'all doing too much for internet popularity. Because high key, he could have been a full ass Hawaiian
Crash out.
and did not give a fuck about if you in the target, if there's a camera on or nothing. Because I know some niggas that would have already called their homeboys. They would have been outside waiting for your ass. Like, like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna get caught on camera in the target, but you gotta leave the store at some point, and it's probably just you, your homegirl, and the cameraman. It's on site. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, guys, hot topic for the end.
Hot
I
take.
believe hot take. I believe all no disrespect. I'm about to say this with you guys on there, so no disrespect. I believe all Hispanic and Caribbean restaurants should serve café con leche because it's fucked up. If I go in your restaurant and y'all don't serve no café con leche, and I'm sitting there asking you, and you're like, sir, this is a Mexican restaurant. I get that. I know it's Cuban coffee, but I still would like my café con leche. It's brunch. I still would like to get my good coffee on. So respectfully, I don't care if you're a Haitian restaurant, Jamaican restaurant, warm the milk up, warm the coffee up, put it some little sugar together, and I promise you we would dearly appreciate that. That's my hot take, guys.
I agree.
That's mine.
I agree.
Okay. Lola
I agree with
agreed.
you, yeah.
Jesus agreed. Oh my God. Whew.
Now, I'm gonna piggyback off that. Every Caribbean place needs to sell fried chicken. If you don't sell fried chicken, I'm like, yo, what the heck, man?
Some sort of fried chicken. Some sort of fried.
Some sort of fried chicken.
I get that. All right, guys. This has been another episode of OTD Podcast. You know, we're here every Thursday. Check us out. Tune in. Make sure you're following us everywhere. OTD Pod for the win. Of course, my homeboy Jesusito is on the pod today. Our boy Jeremy Jones, a.k.a. Black Tin Cook. King Lola doing her thing. And your boy Pretty Sweet Angel Baby. Make sure you guys following us everywhere and tune in next week. Peace.